විශේෂයෙන්ම මේ ඕගොල්ලෝ මේ පොත දැක්කම තියෙනවා මං වෙනුවෙන්ම පිටු 4-5ක් වෙන් කරලා තියෙනවා මහිල් ඩෝල්ගේ වැදගත් සාක්ෂිය කියලා. මම එතකොට පොලිස් සේවයෙන් විශ්‍රාම ගිහිල්ලා මම එතකොට රාජකාරී කරුවේ FCID එකේ. මුල්‍ය විමර්ශන අංශය මම විශේෂයෙන්ම ඒකට අනුත්ත වාදිකාරී උපදේශයක් හැටියට because my strength is on terrorism financing. So because of that I was chosen to be an advisor to the FCID, and so I was working then. In the meantime, after I left the service, as a Muslim, I'm a Malay Muslim, and I thought that I should also, now I am getting old, right, and that I must get closer to my God, Allah. Right? Then circumstances were different, and I was actually pressured to go to that extent. And I ended up in the Jawata Masjid. And I learned a lot about my religion, and I started learning the Quran and everything. And I got involved in a lot of different Sri Lanka today with peaceful people to be around with, right, happy. And now, about the intelligence, again I want to just elaborate. I always believed in proactive intelligence. We need to be proactive. If you are not proactive, it's not going to work, it's useless. So I am reminded of a training program which I did in USA, when the chief speaker who told me that he quoted Thomas Alva Edison, who was the creator of the bulb, light, right, or the direct current, DC. And not only creating the light bulb, he had his own paranoid thinking, saying that somebody will get this idea out of him, and that will the best out of it. And he started thinking about, if you and I will you and I go to a shop and buy a bulb without, it's not working? It may be a silly question, but I will learn. But what Thomas Alva did was, he hid all the information, right, which made that bulb not to work. Thousands in his mind. And because there was a challenge by Telsa, they were the originators of alternative current, right? So rather than trying to hide what is wrong, I think the best thing was what made wrong and what we should do to overcome that. He did not do that, but Telsa was different else. So that is what I am saying. So something may go wrong, but only thing is we can't just go on saying that no. We have to be reactive. Now what happened is reactive, nothing to work. It's not going to work. It's too late. We need to be proactive in our lifetime. So if I try to elaborate more and more on this, I can go on talking about the intelligence and the cycle and all sort of things, which I think most of the brothers and sisters and the clergy looks tired also. But anyhow, very interesting. I am thankful to Malaka for giving me this opportunity and open up this avenue. And this is a good start. And I hope this magazine will go from strength to strength, and as a tool for the general public to know what is happening in our country. So this is very important, because the people has to know what is. Otherwise, the people are in the dark, so automatically the frustration gets in, the hopelessness gets in, the helplessness gets in. So all those leads to extremism. But once you're helpless, what is the alternative? What is the alternative? Once you feel hopeless, what do you feel? What is the alternative? No. You take the law into your hands or commit suicide. So based on that, I think what is important today in our country is that Everybody has to have knowledge. What is the best good we can have? What is the best good? It is knowledge. What is the worst bad we can have? It is ignorance. So you can't be ignorant. The God has given all of you eyes to see, read. Right? It's called the faculty of seeing. In our Quran it says, Surah Sajda and Surah Mulk. Right? Why God has given you eyes? Then the God has given you ears. 2 ears, 2 eyes. To listen, the faculty of listening. If you put together the faculty of seeing and faculty of listening, you come to the faculty of knowledge. That's basic. In religious concepts, why you need knowledge is what for? To identify what is good and what is bad. Those are the basics. If you don't do the bad, don't do the good. So for that you need knowledge. Knowledge, Creator has given us eyes, ears, and one mouth to talk less. Right. So with that, I would conclude my short narrative, and thank you very much for listening. I can talk more and more, but only thing is, I think I will contribute for this, to this endeavor. I will give some more, I will write articles to this, definitely to this magazine in future, which I have already written 3 articles about intelligence, whether the intelligence is at its place today, the lone wolf, right, and another one is about this point of no return. So I will definitely contribute to the magazine, and I can publish those articles. It's also in the public domain. So, and how well that we could, especially the Catholic clergy, the Islamic clergy, and the Buddhist clergy could get together and make Sri Lanka a better Sri Lanka tomorrow. Thank you.
The News Reporter. වාරණයෙන් තොර අපක්ෂපාතී වාර්තාකරණය.